everybody, how are you doing? This is Tanner and today we're going to be doing a very special unboxing of collectibles because today we're going to be doing an unboxing of collectibles of the 20th anniversary Race to Celebrate diecasts of Lightning McQueen and Mater. So without further ado, let's get into the setup. So here is Lightning and Mater right here in the setup. So the first one I actually picked up was Lightning about a week and a half ago, and then last weekend I actually got Mater. I was in such a gamble to try to find Mater because I went to about 5 different stores to try to find him. And thank the Lord of Toys R Us that they finally got him. And the best part is, the prices in Toys R Us have finally gone down again. It went from 15 euros back to 9, which thank the Lord, because I was literally in a gamble to try to find Mater. I swear to God that if I did not find Mater, I would literally play Russian roulette with all 6 bullets in the fucking chamber. The whole world be cooked. But here is Lightning McQueen. Here he is, this very nice artwork. Very, very nice. It's literally just the World Grand Prix McQueen's artwork, but modified to be the Race to Celebrate McQueen artwork. As you guys can see, it's literally the exact same pose. The only thing just changed was like the paint job, the tires, and the rear spoiler. He's in front of radiator springs, which is very, very nice with all these serpentines going down, all these confetti. There is the Race to Celebrate logo right there. There is the Disney Pixar Cars logo, new for 2026 because these are meant for the 20th anniversary. Albeit in universe, this is supposed to celebrate Lightning McQueen Day, so that's a little weird. So there's McQueen inside. On the bottom says Lightning McQueen, Flash McQueen, Radio McQueen, which is how you say Lightning McQueen's name in other languages. Here is this very nice fade from like this checkered pattern, going to yellow, fading to orange, then to this very nice sparkling Cars red with the Mattel logo and the 3+. Surprisingly, these don't have the metal logo. In the back says Cars, Race to Celebrate, Lightning McQueen's prototype image, which is actually different from the diecast because he doesn't have his headlights. The prototype image of Race to Celebrate Lightning McQueen doesn't have his headlights. There is Lightning McQueen's name in multiple languages. In Portuguese, it's right here, Faísca McQueen. Says your colors and decorations may vary. Not too hard they could vary because this is literally the first ever release of this car. But now let's take a look at, Mater. So Mater's artwork is literally brand new Mater, but modified to be the Race to Celebrate Mater. Just changing the paint job, tires, and adding the rear spoiler. It's literally exactly the same as Lightning McQueen's. The only thing that changes is that they added his artwork, the die cast inside, and the name at the bottom. It says here, Mater, Martin, et Mate. On the back, there is Mater's prototype image, his name in multiple languages. I know Martin is how you say it in French, Cechetto is how you say it in Italian, and Mate is how you say it in both Spanish and Portuguese. This one has this alarm thing here because this one was picked up at Toys R Us, and all the Toys R Us cards have this alarm sensor. Also says your colors and decorations may vary. Not sure how they could vary though, because of course this is the very first release of this car. So without further ado, let's open up Race to Celebrate Lightning McQueen and Mater. So here we have Lightning and Mater right out of the packaging. So why don't we start things off with the main man himself, Lightning McQueen, yeah! The molding for this guy is literally the exact same as the molding for the World Grand Prix McQueen. The only difference is mainly the rear spoiler. Look how big the rear wing looks for the Race to Celebrate McQueen. So on the front there's this nice smile with the headlights, 95 underneath the right headlight. On the right side there is this very nice lightning bolt, which has the colors orange, yellow, turquoise, and purple, with a turquoise 95 with a yellow outline and then a purple shadow around it. There is the Lightning McQueen Day badge. There's his exhaust pipe right there. The tires are teal with yellow rims with a sort of an orange effect around it and a red trim. Surprisingly, he does have the Lightyear text on the tires. On the back, there's his taillights, Lightning McQueen in shortened out form, and the 95 underneath the right taillight. Same thing on the other side, but flipped. On the hood, there's the Lightning McQueen name. Well, Lightning McQueen in shortened out form with a lightning bolt. He has blue eyes. He has the black outline around the eye plate. Kind of reminds me of the GRC McQueen. On the roof, there's his number 95 going from red in the top to yellow in the bottom with a teal outline around it and a purple shadow. Very, very nice. The rear wing actually has his name, LMQ for Lightning McQueen, a little bit of a checkered pattern, and then this division from teal on the left to yellow on the right. And there is Lightning McQueen's signature right there. He's a very, very nice car to add to your collection if you're collecting cars diecasts for the 20th anniversary. He's a very, very nice one, I will agree. Now, let's take a look at Mater. So here is Mater. He's a pretty hefty boy because the front half and the back half of Mater are both made out of metal. Here's the front of him. There's his two headlights. Very nice smile right there. On the right side, there's the 95 LMQ with a little bit of checker pattern. There's the lightning bolts, which connects to the flare for the spoiler. Same color patterns for Lightning McQueen. He has very nice yellow tires with yellow rims and a teal outline around it. The back, there's the caution stripes. Instead of yellow and black, they're now in purple and turquoise with the A113 license plate. Same thing on the other side, but flipped. On the hood, there's another badge for Lightning McQueen Day with the 95, LMQ, and then the checkered pattern. He has green eyes, orange review mirrors, yellow sirens for the top, and there is the rear spoiler, which the base color is yellow with the division of teal to yellow-orange with the flares connecting to the design. Mater doesn't have his towing assembly, which is kind of odd because McQueen has the holes in the bottom to hook up to Mater, but I don't know how he's going to hook up to the Race to Celebrate Mater since he doesn't even have the towing cable. So here we have a few versions of Lightning and Mater. So let's start things off with Lightning McQueen. I'm going to first compare him with the World Grand Prix version of him. He has the same smile, but he has a different eyelid expression. I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels different to me. Of course, the design is going to change for both of the Lightning McQueens. I'm still shocked that they were able to cram the Lightyear text in the tire, especially with how bright the tire actually is. Other than the design of the tires, another main difference is the rear wing. The rear wing kind of reminds me of Boost's rear wing, but unfortunately I don't have him out here, so I can't really compare him. And I also like how the base color for the rear wing is purple. Nice choice for McQueen. I also brought out the GRC McQueen because, as I mentioned earlier, both of them have the black outline around the windshields. And I also brought out the Dragon Lightning McQueen. Well, the spoilers are not the exact same, but once I saw this Lightning McQueen, the first thing that came to mind when I saw the spoiler was the Dragon Lightning McQueen. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And now for Mater, I don't have Tokyo Mater, unfortunately. So one of my main plans is to get another Race to Celebrate Mater and customize to be the Tokyo Mater. But here we have brand new Mater. Both of them have the hood, but they have different shades of teal. This is like a very light blue. This one almost goes to a green. Very, very interesting. The tires, of course, are going to be different. These tires kind of remind me of the same wheels that Lightning McQueen has. And these are just the traditional Mater rims. Mater doesn't have this Tow Mater Towing Salvage logo here. But here's the back. As I mentioned, the caution stripes are different. They're no longer yellow and black, but now they're turquoise and purple. But he still remained his A113 license plate. And for shits and giggles, I also brought here the traditional Mater. But they really should have added his towing cable here. Because how are we supposed to tow Lightning McQueen? I guess it could do stuff like that. But now, will he even tow him? Of course not. So what do I think of the Race to Celebrate Lightning and Mater? Well, I tell you this much. These are very nice additions for you to add to your 20th anniversary collection. I very much love these designs for Lightning and Mater. I love how they were able to implement the turquoise to Lightning. And I also love Mater's rear wing. It looks very, very nice. The yellow tires are an interesting choice for him. So are the teal ones for McQueen. And one thing I've noticed while I had these in package, when I put McQueen against the black light, the teal tires glow, which is something very, very cool. So in my opinion, I'd recommend these two. But if you're wanting to get other stuff from the Race to Celebrate line, I would honestly just get these. The other cars, by what I've saw, they are kind of mid. So to be honest, if you're just a fan of Lightning and Mater in general, I'd recommend you guys pick up these. But if you're a completist like me, you have to pick up the whole Race to Celebrate set. Now, in terms of diecast, I'm missing only 5. Those being Boost, Sally, Fillmore, Flo, and Ramon. Next one is hopefully Sally, Ramon, or Flo. Because the 2-pack of Ramon and Flo, I don't know if it will hit Portugal. I really hope it does. And case J, which is the next case after this one, which already has Ramon as a single and Sally, has already started hitting stores. Albeit it will take like probably a month or 2 to reach Portugal, I'll still be on the hunt for those. But anyways guys, that is basically it for the unboxing and review of Race to Celebrate Lightning and Mater. If you guys liked this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so that way you won't miss any new notifications when I, Champion Racer Collection, upload a video. Let me know in the comments what do you guys think of these 2 diecasts and which one is your favorite one overall. Is it Lightning or is it Mater? Man, this one's difficult. These 2 look very, very good. But I think I might have to give the win to Lightning McQueen at the end of the day. Stay classy, everyone, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.